5-star copies all. Go ahead. Message to observer. Alpha 3 rounds. AT delay in effect. 3 guns. Bravo 2 rounds. 2 guns. Smoke on effect.
Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Andrew from the Options Millionaire community. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you are new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. Helps you get notifications for all future content, as well as our Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams. If you haven't already, check us out on Spotify. We also have the Making Millionaires podcast, where we discuss all things related to investing, personal finance, personal development, and everything that you need to make yourself a better person and change your family tree. And today I've got a trade recap about a great trade I took on August 10th, 2022. Why this trade? One, because not many people saw this trade pretty much unfolding. We were starting to ping up against a little bit of resistance. And two, because it had impeccable timing. This particular trade utilizes one of my strengths, and that's market awareness. I'm a firm believer that market awareness is your best tool that you have at your disposal. It's better than any kind of indicator or line or pattern you could draw on your chart. And getting better at market awareness will make you a better trader. In addition, I also use Bookmap. Bookmap is an app that is a live liquidity tracker. It's a great way to display liquidity on a live visual representation. If you want to be a part of Bookmap after watching the video, head down to the description of the video and click on my Bookmap affiliate link. It'll get you some money off of your plan. And it's a fantastic tool to help you monitor liquidity. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on in and get this thing rolling. So first off, you'll notice that there are a bunch of horizontal lines on the chart. If you are new to my channel, you don't really know what those are. However, those are my proprietary SR levels. These are levels I calculate every single day, and I post them for the Discord community. You'll also see that some of those are highlighted and some aren't. What's the difference? The highlighted levels are levels that I indicate as significant. Those are very key levels in the market that I want to pay attention to, even more so than the normal levels. They also have a little plus sign beside each one. So to start this day off, it was about 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. We had gapped up aggressively after the release of the CPI data on the morning, and we had been bouncing off of R1 all morning long. You'll see there, continue to bounce. And then finally we sold off a little bit down to a little bit below the EMAs, right down to the 50 simple moving average. And we had started creeping on back up. In addition, you also see we had this light green level right here. That is my macro pivot levels. Those levels don't change week to week. Those are very macro levels that I want to pay attention to from a weekly standpoint. So we had been oscillating around that strong level. We finally came up here and been bouncing off R1, which is a very significant level. And from here, everyone was wondering, where do we go? Do we reject and sell back off? Do we looking for puts here? Or are we looking for calls to go to the upside? I wasn't entirely sure until about 30 to 40 seconds before this trade started to come off. Now, in addition to monitoring this particular trade, I wanted to monitor Bookmap. Now, here is Bookmap right here. And you'll notice as we were climbing up here, we started to ping against 4,200, 4,205, and 4,195. Now, also what I was looking for as time rolled on, I was looking for more liquidity to be added on the upside. The higher we climbed, the more liquidity I wanted to see it put on above us. However, 4,200 was still a very key level. I wanted to see how we were going to adapt to 4,200. Now, instead of actually telling y'all what I did, I'm going to actually show the replay of that particular day. I downloaded this straight off our YouTube live stream that we do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This was streamed live for the members. So I downloaded that exact video. I spliced out that clip, and here it is.
I've got 4210 call order form still up and ready. If we break that, that's the reason why I'm doing 10 out, because if we go there, we'll go 4200, 4210 pretty quickly. VIX is coming back off here. Watch this level. Ooh, I think we're doing it. Banana, 530. I'm doing it. I'm in at 530. I'm taking the risk. I think we're going to absorb this level. Absorb. There's 4210. All right, so could be very wrong on this, but I'm going to take the risk. We're absorbing 4,200 right there. Let's see where we go. Bam! Look at that candle. Oh gosh. And we smoked it. All right, I'm taking positions off here. I'm going to go ahead and close a little bit here. Give me 610. Wow, 620, 640. Taking half at 630. 640, bam, filled. 640 half. Wow. What timing? What timing? What timing? Phew. All right. 4204. I told y'all, man. You got to wait. What the price action changes. The price action changes. You start to see a fluctuation in the price where we grind up against a level, things change, get a little volatile, they start shaking, bam, enter. And look what happened.
All right, so you see that was a great time trade. Now, it wasn't anything crazy. I was, monitoring the market. I was monitoring all the big tech stocks like I always do, and I saw that we had started to build a lot of pressure to the upside. In fact, there was a lot of bottom wicks, which is a bullish indicator. There was a lot of bullish volume starting to creep in, but mainly it was the candles that on the ES chart that started to change. The candles here were pretty mundane, very small. You could see the very small choppy candles, but the candle that before it broke, it started to flutter a lot. It started to get a lot of volatility injected into that candle. Started to get pretty shaky. I kind of equated it to a butterfly on the stream, that all of a sudden that candle became very volatile, very shaky, which meant that there was a lot of volatility starting to hit that candle. And then in addition, bookmap. So this was the bookmap chart right here. This was about 5 minutes leading up to it. And if I hit play on this, you'll see that it starts to grind up against this 4200 level. It starts grinding and grinding and grinding, and then the distance that it rejects right here starts to get a little lighter and lighter. And then eventually it starts curling up and starts grinding away at this 4200 level before we finally breach. All those things really made me treat this like a powder keg. We were about to blast off, and the reason why I took a 4210 strike when we were hovering down to 4200 is because I knew that once we blasted this level, because 4200 is a very considerable level, once we blasted 4200, I knew that 4210 would come pretty quick. It would be a quick jump of volatility once we got through 4200. So, as you heard in the video, about 15 to 20 seconds before the move was made, I put on that trade, and you saw in the video exactly what happened. And if we hit play here on Bookmap, this is precisely what happened. Bam, we blasted right up. You see us go all the way up, and then eventually we do fall back down, but not before we got out for nearly 100% profit. Coming back down to the chart, you see right here, I'm going to hit play on this one too. This one's a little bit slower. This is every 2 seconds on the replay function for TradingView. Great feature, by the way. You see it's grinding up against R1, and then finally, bam, right after I took the trade, 1 candle, 2 candle, we were able to get an exit there at the top before we're coming all the way back down, but we made some great profits on that trade. So very quick analysis of that trade. That was a trade that was dealt through market awareness, volume, and bookmap. 3 very awesome tools that I use frequently to continue to make profits. And the timing was impeccable in that trade, but not because of anything other than pure market awareness. I was able to monitor the charts, I was able to monitor bookmap, and then most importantly, the price action on ES. The price action told me, hey, there's about to be a move made because of the volatility injecting into the candle. And everything else is what told me what direction. I hope y'all learned a little something about some market awareness and how I took that trade. Nice, quick, easy, darn and dirty video on how I did it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at optionsmillionaire2020@gmail.com, or even better, come over and join the Discord. Link is down in the description of the video. Very educational server where we learn how to do these type of trades all the time. It's not just call outs, it's about education, so you could do this on your own. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button so you get notifications for all future content, as well as our weekly live streams. Until next time, I'm Andrew with the Options Millionaire Community, and I'm out. See ya!